Cuando tenga la tierra, sembraré las palabras que mi padre Martín Fierro puso al viento.
Kia ora, friends from New Zealand, and excuse my Maori. That's the first word I learned. Kia ora. And my name is Gerardo Tristan. I also go by Watko, and I am a Native American Nahuatl, queer activist, food activist from Monterrey, Mexico. I'm very excited to be showing you how to make one of the main dishes, one of the main staples, how to make different things with corn, which is the main staple in Mexico, and is our sacred plant and has sustained indigenous people for millennia in the Americas. We're going to try to make tortillas, gorditas, and empanadas. Okay, so we're going to start with the tortillas, and I hope you like it. This is all very rustic because, you know, we are in Atlanta, Georgia. That's where I live. And all our foods are in Mexico and our tools. So I'm just trying to improvise here and do the best I can. I did cook 4 fillings for today's gorditas, tortillas, and empanadas. And I made some mole mushrooms and some cactus, some very, very famous guacamole, and beans. So we're going to be accompanying those foods with these fillings. So we'll start, you know, I'm using always this maseca, which is from Mexico, this product. And it's very easy to use maseca because maseca is really good to work with to make all kinds of things with the corn flour. And so I use 1 cup, you know, to make, we're gonna make 2 or 3 tortillas with this, and it's very, very easy. So 1 cup of maseca, and I'm gonna put also 1 cup of water. Here we go. And now we're going to try to make a paste. So just stir it. We want it to soft, but not that soft. We want it to, like, the masa to hold itself. Okay, like, let's see, like this little ball here of masa. So it's consistent enough. It is not breaking, so it means that it doesn't need more water. And I'm going to be trying to make a food tortilla presser with the plastic bag and with these cutting boards that I have, like this, okay? So this is not very circular, but you got the point. And what I'm doing is I'm going to use it as a part of the presser. And you see now it's a little bit dry, so it dries really fast. And so I'm going to put it in the center of this plastic and cover with the other part of the plastic top. And I'm going to use this as my presser. So I'm going to press like this gently all the way down and evenly. Okay, so we have the tortilla here and it's ready to be cooked. Okay, so it's very, very easy. I'm going to make a smaller version of the tortilla and more thick, and we call that gordita. And I just press very, very, very kindly and not too much. And I make a small tortilla, okay? And this is what we call gordita, okay? This is a little bit different because this is like a food that you can bring. It's like a pocket, you know, so you can open it, you'll see later on, and then put the food inside. Now I'm gonna make, the last thing is called empanada. You know the empanadas, I guess, from Argentina, but in Mexico we do have corn empanadas. They are usually fried. So it's a, you know, comfort food They're not super healthy, but people love it. I love it too. So we do the same, always the same procedure, and we're gonna do it as if we're gonna do a tortilla. So we push all the way down evenly. We get it ready, nice and round. And we put the fillings. So let's make one with champiñones. See, champiñones with mole. These are portobello mushrooms and white mushrooms and shiitake mushrooms. So I'll put some, and I put a little bit of nopales, which is the very famous cactus that we eat in Mexico, and it has an acquired taste, but we love it. These are very simple, and they just boil, and that's it. Put salt and chiles, hot spices, and onions. That's it. So and here it is. It's not perfect, but this is the first empanada that I made.
Cuando tenga la tierra, te lo juro, semilla, que la vida será un dulce racimo y en el mar de las uvas nuestro vino.
While we wait for the tortilla and the gordita to be done, I'm gonna make some salsa for us. And this is a very traditional instrument in Mexican cooking and indigenous cooking, most from the center of Mexico, from Tlaxcala and Mexico State, Mexico City, that area. And this is called molcajete, and it's a special stone, you know, more like the stones that you find close to volcanoes. And so I just boil some tomatoes, 1 onion and 2 chilies, and I'm gonna make some salsa here. This is great to do to accompany any of the dishes. And so this is very special for me to use this molcajete. And so we have tomato, half of onion and 2 chilies here. And I'm just going to get 1 fresh. Here we go. Okay, and now just grind. And also the molcajete is a project that we have in Mexico that is a food justice, food decolonization project that is working in central Mexico. And it's basically a food truck, okay, that goes teaching people about our foods and the importance of that food and cooking with people and sharing stories and recipes. So this is done, and I'm just gonna go here to see our gordita was cooking there. So the gorditas are done. We're going to open it, and usually they have one part that is thinner than the other. So this is thicker part and this is the thinner part. Obviously I'm going to use the thicker part to do the cut. This is it. I open all inside, so I should have a lot of space here. I'm going to put a little bit of wok and beans. Okay. We have 2 gorditas. Our tortillas look now a little bit like tostadas because they got to cook while I was there. Okay? Okay. See? Stop. Put it there.
Cantaré,
I hope you like it, and I hope that you try it at home. And I'll be in July 1 to 4 in Christchurch, New Zealand, at the conference, like I say, and you know, any questions, I'll be very happy to answer to you. You know, we'll talk more about the work in Mexico, and we'll talk about the intersections with other movements and causes, and why it's very important to, you know, talk about food justice, you know, in our work. So thank you very much.